Welcome back, it's Matt, and thank you for watching the footage from this afternoon where you saw the horizons in Mexico on the Mexico cam. It's very strange. They're seeing a lot of dark shadows, and I've had an email and a couple of emails sent in saying they're seeing the same thing in the UK here as well. It's very dark in the daytime. And the sun just looks just so strange behind those grey clouds. Now the thing is, basically, here we have two observations from the Soho cam. These are recent images where you can see these huge solar flares that are coming up towards our planet Earth. This is what they're worried about as well, and it's all because we've got the binary twin that's actually on the right side of the sun. That's where it's being affected the most. So we're going to go through some charts and things and see what we can discuss with the different charts, the up-to-date information from the Soho imagery, and also we're going to go to some NASA Ustream cams as well. And we're also going to look at some webcams. So enjoy the footage, and I will come back to you shortly. This is a special live chronograph image of the sun. You can see there in the middle the image of the sun and where those huge coronal holes are, which is also the holes where the CME solar flare activity is coming from on the sun of ours. And look how much and powerful these rays of solar flares are heading our way every day. And also you can see on the screen of the Soho cam it's been affected by this. They're huge solar flares, and they're actually spraying the skies to stop us from seeing these events because they are so powerful now. And also, I mean, all the trash that's been thrown around up there is just getting worse every day. I mean, since we've been doing the footage, we've noticed more trash in the skies. It's coming off the sun and also being thrown around the solar system. And I'm going to go to another image now to show you that we're in deep trouble with this, the affected sun. Also on this diagram here, you can see the size of how these solar flares attack other celestial bodies, because it's not just Earth that's getting it, also it's Mars and Venus. I mean, even the outer planets will be attacked and can get attacked by the solar flares. As far as Jupiter, see, with our Earth's magnetic field we're being saved, but not as good as it was years ago, because they never chemtrailed years ago. So these aluminium particles they've got there in the sky, trying to stop for the big one to hit us, the kill shot. As I said before, we're being hammered by these solar flares every single day now. And basically we're dodging them like bullets, as I said before. So it's just a waiting game, isn't it, really? A game of Russian roulette, because at the end of the day, it only takes one huge solar flare to get through the keyhole of our atmosphere. We even burn down our atmosphere, take our guards down, and that's it, the power grid's off, finished. And it'd be like being in the dark ages. We have to start all over again, humanity. Anyway, so I'm going to go to a different chart now to explain what's going on, because we're heading into some crazy times, we really are. Many other parts of the world as well, here on this map chart, we'll get the solar eclipse. So on August the 21st, 2017, if you're in this area, you'll get a good shot of the solar eclipse. Thing is, this is what they say, isn't it? The thing is, though, basically, we are already being eclipsed by the binary twin system. So on that day, when it gets dark, please observe the skies as well, not just the moon, because you will see heavenly bodies up there. Only if they don't chemtrail, because they might chemtrail this eclipse. Because I know in Origin, there in the USA and other parts of the world as well, they're spraying the skies every day. But please, it's good to be observant on that day as well, because it will get dark, and you can see and understand it will probably get even darker. Because it's not just the moon that eclipses the sun, it's other bodies up there as well. I'm going to go to another image now. This is a diagram of the Sun and the Earth Earth rotating, and you'll see these solar flares. Traditional model and new model, direction of the Sun's magnetic field, and also the distribution of the solar energetic particles. Look at these and the size of these things that come towards our Earth. I'm going to go to another diagram now, and it's amazing the size of these things are. Here is an image of the Sun now, and you can see the size of that coronal hole's got a lot bigger. From the other charts on the other videos I've shown you, and also other channels have shown the same image of the coronal hole chart. Now this is hugely, so much got bigger now, isn't it, than ever before. This is, as I said before, that the binary twin nemesis is basically affecting our Sun and also darkening our skies. Our Sun is dying, and it's being affected. Now, the 3,600-year ecliptic orbit. Okay. Now, the thing is, though, with the binary twin and Nibiru and the other moons are causing a lot of trouble to our Sun right now with all these huge solar flare activity, and also the Sun's burning out. They're using a huge object near Earth's atmosphere, in line with the Sun in the daytime, so we can't see nothing. But as I said before, it's too dark, isn't it, in the daytime, for that simulated brightness in the sky. It's just like a neon light. It's not a true colour of our Sun. It gives an artificial lightness to the ground. It doesn't brighten anything up. And it's also harming our wildlife and plant life. You can see on this image the coronal hole has got massive, a lot bigger than before, and it's getting bigger every day until it be completely blacked out. And we will then see the other heavenly bodies that are out there in the solar system heading our way. So I'm going to go to another chart now. Here I have here on the screen a diagram for you of the Sun. And it's split in a quarter, so you can see here, this is the core of the Sun, and also the outer core, and also this area here as well with all the... This is what's affecting with these solar flares. Now the thing is, though, the Sun is burning twice as hot. And we know this, though, because of all these reflections from behind the clouds of these solar flares that are heading our way. And also, we know also as well, the reports as well, saying that the Sun is acting very strangely. It's been doing this since 2006. And now it's in its solar maximum. Now, as I said before, the reason is for this is because Wormwood is very close to the Sun now, and also the brown dwarf star Nemesis. We've all got to prepare for this. It's so important, because now our Sun that lights our skies is in deep trouble, and they are chemtrailing to hide what's going on up there. But the thing is, because it's burning so much now, it's burning through those chems. And as I said before, once it's done that and the chems are no good anymore, then we need to really prepare and keep safe, because this is a huge natural event that's happened before, and I just want to save lives and show you this information. So I'm going to go to another chart. Here's another quick chart as well to show you how powerful these solar flares are. And the size of the thing is, I mean, to us in the sky it looks like the size of the moon. But a true size of the Sun is absolutely massive. It's huge. Because sucking our planet at any point in time with its gravitational pull, and also the other planets as well. I mean, the suns do eat planets. These flares are getting bigger every day, as I said before. They're just huge. I'm going to go to another image. Here is another diagram of our Sun. You can see there the core and the radiative zone, the convective zone, and also the flare, the corona, chromosphere, the coronal hole, the photosphere, and sunspots, and also the prominence. This is what's going on with our sun right now, and it's hugely agitated right now. It wasn't as bad as this in the early years. So we all understand now that we're being affected now. The sun is being affected, Earth is being affected, and all the other celestial bodies are being affected. And NASA, never a straight answer, will never tell you. This is where these solar flares come out of the sun. Huge, huge holes. They're plastered all around the sun that are pointing towards Earth. Massive. So we're getting diagrams from all other parts of charts and things. So it's important that we see all these charts to get the right information. This is another diagram to show you that how powerful these solar flares are. I mean, look at the size of these things. They're huge, aren't they? And all these other ones here that are pointing towards Earth right now. These are the ones they're worried about, and we're being attacked all the time, 20, 30 times a day. Right through apparently March this year is going to be when it's really, really bad, these events. They're heading our way. And with the brown dwarf star, Nemesis, in front of our sun now because of the huge shadows, we really must prepare for this. It's so important we do. Here's a diagram of the sun with these flares that are coming out, and also you can see where it's attacking our magnetic field. And there's Mother Earth below, and you can see those illuminations with the nighttime situation. But the thing is, so basically, with these solar flares, they're just causing, and they're so powerful. So how much longer can Mother Earth cope with this? Because we're dodging bullets every day with this. This diagram as well also shows you through the years. Okay, starts off here 96 and 97, works its way through. But look at the diagram. You can see that the sun is being affected much more. Stops here in 2006, slows down. Starts again, and it's much worse. And now it's really bad here in 2017. It is getting a lot worse now because the sun is being covered by those chems every single day now. 2015 wasn't too bad. They were chemtrailing, but it wasn't as bad as now. Now is the time that they really are pumping our skies. And this, at the end of the day, is showing truth. Also, we're being eclipsed because you can see them dark skies on the other cams. Our sun is burning up. It's absolutely in deep trouble. It takes 8 minutes for a flare to get towards us, and it's ready to pump out a huge flare. These flares are getting much bigger now. It's so important, as I said before, because when the power grid goes down, we all need to be strong about this now. This is another diagram for you as well, with the Earth's magnetic field and these huge auroras that are happening every day and every night at the bottom of the screen, and these huge solar flares coming from our natural sun. Now, as again, look at the size of Mother Earth on this diagram to the sun. Now, the thing is, how long is it going to be until we can last with this? Because it's been going on far too long now. We're being battered. Mother Earth is being battered every day by these flares. So please, subscribers and viewers, if you got a chance to look at the skies in the morning, you'll see all them chem planes covering our sun. To stop, or try to stop, the biggest event that will happen soon. But they're fighting a losing battle because our sun is much, much bigger than the Mother Earth. So I believe that Venus and Mercury are being heavily, heavily battered with this situation. So anything could happen with them at any moment in time now. And so could here in Mother Earth. So I'm now going to go to another image. Here's another short diagram as well. Intensity, velocity and width. So these diagrams are showing you the different sort of lengths and everything, and also how powerful they are, and also, you know, it's just Amazing, and you can see basically that they are keeping an eye on these charts because they are worrying about the sun. It's a big worry, isn't it? Because it's a huge, huge celestial object that can cause a lot of bother to our Earth. Anyway, I'm going to go on some of the webcams now and see what we can find on the webcams. Here we have a Mexico cam. Okay. Now the thing is, you will see a blue-white object coming up through the cloud end. See this blueness in the sky? The sun hasn't come up yet. So you've got this red and blue, and it's getting bigger. If you go through the cam, you will see this. Can you see this here? And also, as I go through the cam, you will see the object is illuminating through them cams now. This is a complete different light source from the red light source that you're seeing on the horizon before the sun comes up. Very strange. Two different light sources. So we've got two suns in the sky right now illuminating our skies. I'm going to go to a different webcam. I just want to show you this again on this webcam. It was just pointed myself out towards it because it was very, very strange. This here moves as well. This is our sun coming up on the horizon, and we've got this other object that's up on the right hand side that basically moves about as well. It's a huge reflection from another heavenly body, I believe so. So we've got our two objects, and the white object was above. It's white screening now on this Mexico cam, so can you see this? Very strange. Apologise about the white screen. Look at this. Just, there is something going on up there, you know, it's very, very strange. I'm going to go to a different image now. Here on this Mexico cam as well, it's very, very dark, isn't it? I mean, here, and look at this. Again, we've got this simulator in front of the sun. Look at the shadow here. This is the point here to where the simulator, and then basically look all the way down. You should be getting a huge reflection on the sea. But there again, it's here to the left again. So basically, skies over Mexico are getting much darker. Here in the UK, it's exactly the same. I've looked at other cams, it's very, very bright. But it's an artificial light. It's not like a nice golden sun light that you normally see on the beach or on a very nice day. It's this artificial light source that we're seeing. It's illuminated on the buildings, on the ground, and it's just very yellow. It's not our natural sunlight. But younger generation people and many other people won't notice it because they're just used to this now. But the old generation and people that have been around for many years, they're very observant, like yourself, the subscribers and viewers. We just know that the colours are completely changed. The skies have changed. And we see those chemtrails every day in front of our natural sun. It's just outrageous what they're doing because we need to basically expose these people for what they're doing. I'm going to go to another image now. Here we go again with this cam as well. It's very, very dark, and look at the strangeness of the sun. Look at those chems are very low to the ground, and the shape of the sun is just completely different. I mean, look at it. You're getting this pink reflection, and at the bottom you're getting the blue reflection. And also the shape of the sun like a hexagon. I mean, again, look how dark it is. At the time of the day, it's just too dark. I mean, winter's over now. It wouldn't get this dark at winter at that time anyway in Mexico. It'd be very, very bright. People must be looking up at the skies every day over there in Mexico. And also other parts of the world as well. People are starting to look up. And I am, in a way, I'm grateful for them to do so that now. But the thing is, they need to prepare for this. They really need to prepare because the thing is so that it's not our natural sun. I mean, the state of it, the shape and the light that's beaming from it is just not natural anymore, is it? I mean, the clouds are being burnt away. It's just like a huge magnifying glass. It's burning a piece of paper away. Because sooner or later we'll start burning because it's so hot up there. They should just be open with us. Because we are in the end times. Because the skies are so evident now. 2014, 2015, and other years before that, it was never like this. Never at all like this on these webcams, or even our natural skies as well. Looking up the skies, we would see our natural sun in the past, but now look at it. This object is burning our clouds, causing a lot of harmful problems up there. Even it's been documented that birds are falling out of the sky. Fish have died. Millions of fish. I mean, the thing is, what's next? Because it's affecting everything that's up there and down on the ground as well. I mean, you could see this, can't you, on this? I mean, these clouds, these chemtrails, they're trying to cover up a huge event that's incoming now. But they're being burnt away because the sun is burning twice as hot. It's really important to get the message out there. It really is. Because as we can see on this cam, it's just not our natural sun anymore. I mean, look at the angles, straight lines. Our natural sun would just be sitting behind those clouds, well, natural clouds, and go down peacefully. But this object is just a total waste of time. I'm going to go to another cam now. Right, I've got to show you this on this cam, okay? It's very important because basically, I mean, look at this. This chem cloud, okay, this is a chem. It's reflecting from something else. But the thing is, though, this chem turns into the sun, the simulator, a cloaking device. It just comes into nothing. Watch this. Here we are. It just turns into a so-called sun. This object that we're seeing every day. I mean, watch this. Okay? And then basically, we're seeing this blue light source, aren't we? Okay? Now these are chems. These are definitely chems. Okay? Now the thing is though, watch this. We are not seeing our natural sun anymore, are we? Here we go. And then it just pops into nowhere. It just turns up. But again, it's not in a straight line. And also we're getting the natural sun reflection behind it. And it's causing the land to become very dark. I will show you now, I'll zoom in to show you the darkness on this cam. It's very important. I know the timestamp was yesterday, but I've looked at this and it was just, I thought it was very important to show you how dark the land gets with this simulator in front of our sun. Now look at this. You've got the simulator, okay? You've got the reflection from our natural sun that's dimming. You can see the redness from the sun on the sea. They can't hide it on the sea. Behind the simulator will be the brown dwarf star, Nibiru. Okay? Now on the land, we are dimming because of this object that's in front of our sun. It's not beaming down the right light source as the natural sun would do. So I'm going to go to another cam now. Here are two reflections from this is the left side, this is the binary twin, Nemesis. And we've got this white light source as well, okay, from our natural sun. So we've got the two reflections. You can see the two different colours. And all this is chemtrails. The lower clouds here are basically hydrogen that's been burnt from the natural clouds. They're doing nothing whatsoever to save us or look after us or protect us from the sun. So they're spraying the skies every day. But Nemesis is burning through those chems now as well as the sun. So we've got the two suns in the sky right now. I'm going to go to a different cam. Everyone that's seen these cams, okay, the Mexico cams, and looked at this one, because this is a very common webcam, and other channels have watched this as well. It's very important to see this. You all know, okay, and you're all fantastic people, and you all know as well that it's too dark on this cam. Now, this simulators in front of that sun, 100%, and also then chems trying to hide everything. It's far too dark on this cam, and all the other cams as well. Our skies are dimming, and it's just 100% now. The game is up. We all know this now. It's all because Wormwood is coming through now, okay? And they're blocking the natural sun because it's being eclipsed by it's too dark. It really is. The power grid could go down. I would say maybe in March. Who knows? March, April. It's just basically a Russian roulette game, as I said before. Because as you can see on this cam as well, there's so much plasma. There's so many solar flares. There's so much activity happening now with our natural sun behind that simulator. I mean, there is so many chems up there. There's so many natural clouds that are being burnt now. You can see this. It's evident on the screen. Look on the building as well on the land. It's just too dark. Very, very dark. This object that's up there in the skies, I believe that it will basically give up one day, and we are gonna see it because they can't hide it forever, as I said before. The reflections and the refractions are here. Everything is here now. It's evident. We are being eclipsed. Okay, it's 100%. It's far too dark. I'm going to go to another cam now. This is another very interesting cam as well because as the sun's coming up on the horizon on the early morning cam, there's a huge object that's going downwards again. This is the binary twin Nemesis. Watch this. As the sun is coming up, but you'll see this object here. Okay? It rises. Watch this. Here. It goes downwards. As the sun's going up, this is going downwards. There you go, it's gone. All these chemicals are hiding everything. You saw that, didn't you? See, the thing is, as I said before, that once, if these cams hopefully fail in the future, we're all going to see it. We're all going to see the binary twin. There it goes. Can you see that? There's so many reflections up there. It's a big giveaway now. It really is. There's huge, huge reflections from other stars up there. Here on this other Mexico cam, you can see those chemtrails in the sky. So let's go through this webcam and see what we can find and see what rises in the skies. I'm just going to flick through this part here zoomed in to show you what I've seen here. You can see those chems, okay? I'm going to go back with this, I've seen a white screen there, but you can see now on the horizon there, okay, different light reflections, okay? It's not our sun just coming up, there's other bodies that are there with it. Can you see the way it changes the reflections? It's getting thicker and then it dims down, and there's different reflections. Can you see that? It gets bigger and then it gets smaller again. Comes up and then it dims down again. There it goes again. It goes and disappears. On the opposite side of where the sun's coming. I'm going to go into another image now. Here is a zoomed in image, okay? And I've left there on the right hand side the date. Now this is another Mexico cam. This is not lens flare. There's another huge body there. You can see some object things on it. This is the simulator. Look at the shape of it. It's like a hexagon again. We've got this celestial body to the right hand side. It doesn't move with the sun. I'm going to zoom in a little with this. See, the thing is, this object doesn't move at all. It's the same object all the time that I'm seeing on the right hand side of the sun. Now, right from the beginning, even in December time, I was looking on other cams, Earth cams, Skyline cams, lots of different cams, okay? We're getting this huge shadow to the right hand side of our sun. Huge shadow. Now I believe that this celestial body is blocking the right hand side of the sun's sunbeam, you know, the light source. It's darkening our skies. This could be wormwood, okay? Not 100%, but I believe that it could be wormwood. As the binary twin is there as well, but it's darkening our skies, but this object to the right hand side isn't going away, and it's getting much bigger. It's just unbelievable, because the thing is, they're hiding this, cloaking it, spraying our skies so we can't see it. When the sun is in a certain position, it lights up so we get to see it. The reflection. I'm going to leave you with this piece of footage of the NASA Ustream high definition cam. And you can see how pink those clouds are now. There's a huge reflection from Nibiru that's out there. Now, all we can see is nothing really when it comes to chemtrails, because you can see these lines in the sky again. All this trash. Now, basically, this cam was recorded yesterday, but you can see that these chemtrails are just the toxins. I mean, look at the lines in the skies. It's awful what we're having to breathe in. This pink reflection is proving that we've got the heavenly bodies that are very close to us now. So every day they are spraying our skies to cover it, cover this whole situation until it's too late, because everything is being burnt now. Our sun is in deep trouble. I'm going to show you another piece of footage from NASA, a recent piece of footage. This is more evidence of these chemtrails. And also, to the right side, you can see that red reflection from these heavenly bodies that are very close to us now. This is not reflection from our sun. This is a red reflection from wormwood. And also, again, look at the chemtrails in the sky. These are not our natural clouds. They are spraying every day now. So I'm going to go now, so respect to you, and also have a great weekend. And I will be back again tomorrow with more footage. And peace and respect to everybody. And thank you for all your kind messages that you've sent to my email. And also, just take care. And also, please, it's very important to prepare. Respect to all from Matt Rogers. Activity is coming from on the sun of ours. And look how much and powerful these rays of solar flares are heading our way every day. And also you can see on the screen of the Soho cam, it's been affected by this. They're huge solar flares. And they're actually spraying the skies to stop us from seeing these events, because they are so powerful now. And also, I mean, all the trash that's been thrown around up there is just getting worse every day. I mean, since we've been doing the footage, we've noticed more trash in the skies. It's coming off the sun and also being thrown around the solar system. And I'm going to go to another image now to show you that we're in deep trouble with this, the affected sun. Also on this diagram here, you can see the size of how these solar flares attack other celestial bodies, because it's not just Earth that's getting it, also it's Mars and Venus. I mean, even the outer planets will be attacked and can get attacked by the solar flares. As far as Jupiter, see, with our Earth's magnetic field we're being saved, but not as good as it was years ago, because they never chemtrailed years ago. So these aluminium particles they've got there in the sky, trying to stop for the big one to hit us, the kill shot. As I said before, we're being hammered by these on the right side of the sun. That's where it's been affected the most. So we're going to go through some charts and things and see what we can discuss with the different charts, the up-to-date information from the SOHO imagery, and also we're going to go to some NASA Ustream cams as well. And we're also going to look at some webcams. So enjoy the footage, and I will come back to you shortly. This is a special live chronograph image of the sun. You can see there in the middle the image of the sun and where those huge coronal holes are, which is also the holes where the CME solar flare activity. Welcome back, it's Matt, and thank you for watching the footage from this afternoon where you saw the horizons in Mexico on the Mexico cams. Very strange. They're seeing a lot of dark shadows, and I've had an email and a couple of emails sent in saying they're seeing the same thing in the UK here as well. It's very dark in the daytime. And the sun just looks just so strange behind those grey clouds. Now the thing is, basically, here we have two observations from the SOHO cam. These are recent images where you can see these huge solar flares that are coming up towards our planet Earth. This is what they're worried about as well, and it's all because we've got the binary twin that's actually